Okay, so I play this song in open tuning. I don't know if she actually does that on the like recording, but it definitely this way works, and you can even play along with the song, and it sounds the same. So, the tuning is D sharp, G sharp, C, D sharp, G sharp, C, and it sounds like this. And in the verse, the first chord, you're going to take these two fingers or these two, whatever. And you're going to go to the 6th fret right here and play. You're going to cover the 2nd and 3rd strings. So here on the 6th fret. Like that. Kind of like an E minor shape, but up here. And so that's the first part. And then the next thing you're going to do is do an open strum. And then you're going to have one more chord, which you're going to take these two fingers, and it's down. You're going to cover the 2nd string on the 2nd fret and the 3rd string on the 3rd fret. So like that. So it's like, you threw me up against. And then you're going to start again at the same place. Oh, my hair was longer. But then the chord changes. So instead of going back down to here, you're going to do the exact same shape and also on the same strings, but just up 2 frets at the 8th fret. So you're still covering the 2nd and 3rd strings with these two. And so it's that same pattern. You threw me up against. Oh, my hair was longer. And it goes all the way through the first verse like that, just alternating between this, open, and then this, open, and this. And then back to this, open, this, like that. And that's pretty much how it is the whole first verse, except there's kind of like a little musical intermission, instrumental part, I guess. And that sounds like this. And that's kind of like in between the first stanza of the first verse and the second stanza of the first verse. And you play that, since it's an open tune, you can kind of like strum through it and hit those notes. So you're going to first play the 3rd string on the 6th fret, which is like this note, and then take your pointer and go, and I would play that with your ring finger, by the way. So ring finger, and then take your pointer and just go down 2 frets to the 3rd fret, still the 3rd string. So you're gonna play it open after that. So and then all the way up to the 10th fret with your pointer, and then you're just gonna take your ring and hit the 12th, all in the same string, and then you're gonna go down 1 string to the 11th fret. I would hit it with your middle finger, and then now on the 2nd string still, you're gonna take your ring, and you're gonna hit the 12th. So it's like. Like that. So all in all, it's like. And then you're going to start out with the same thing. And then you're just going to strum into that chord that was already in the verse. So, and you can kind of strum through it and you'll still hear the chord or the note. So it's like. So it just goes right back into that same pattern. Like that. And then into the chorus, you're going to start again on this same chord. There's nothing wrong. Open again with Nietzsche. So all that's happening is we're just adding in another chord pretty much, and it's just the open strum. So it's nothing wrong with Nietzsche. I spend my life flying. But instead of hitting this one again, we're just sliding up to this chord. So no new chords, it's just we're just changing the pattern. So nothing wrong with Nietzsche. I spend my life flying down. No, there's nothing wrong, but I need you. I'm looking for a reason to drown. So that's the chorus, and I kind of like to just slide into this one. So you can kind of start down here, and it just gives it a nice like ring, I guess. And then in the part in between the chorus and the verse, that there's like a little more of an instrumental section, and if you wanted to include that, you could just do play these notes. I just forgot it there. I had to do it. So it's like, so it's on the 4th string at the 8th and the 10th fret, or no, the 7th and the 7th and the 9th, excuse me. Keep hitting the table there with this. So you can do a hammer on there. When you kind of like strum it open, I guess, it hits, the chord sounds like the note you're trying to do, so I just kind of like that, and then you can also go down and hit that note, which is on the 3rd string of and the 1st fret. So it's like, and then the last note is like, which is on the 3rd string up at the like 15th fret. Yeah, it's kind of up there. And you could obviously play that on a different string, but I just find like the note is highlighted the most when you play it on this string for whatever reason, just given the combinations of the other strings happening right now. So again, it's like, and then you just go right back into the verse. On today's sheets. But this second verse changes up a bit. It follows more of the pattern of the chorus. So it's like, we start on the same chord, and then open on today. But there's like one more space for another chord, which you just do an open strum. Sheets and home is where I brush my teeth. So then you just switch out these two chords the same as you did before, but you just add in that extra open strum, if that makes sense. And then at the part where the last part of the verse, you throw in this chord. This is the only like new weird chord, but it's not that crazy. So you're gonna do your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and then you're gonna take your ring finger and you're gonna put it on the 5th string, also the 2nd fret. So you see there's one gap in the middle, and that like one string in between your two fingers here, and that's where you're gonna take your pointer and you're gonna put it on the 1st. So it's open, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, open, open, like that. And that's where it's like, and you get off to God instead. And so we already know those two chords. That's the song. So to review, first verse, the verse is a little different than the second verse. You threw me up against a wall, verses in the second verse, it's like, I'm high on today's sheets. And that's where we got that extra strum in there. And then just at the very last part about God is dead, that's where this chord comes in. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully that made some sense.